Hey everybody, Alice here. I'm just doing an update video today. A lot's been going on, a lot's been happening, and I've just thought I'd kind of sit down and talk about it. To start with my mental health, it's been really not that good lately. A few weeks ago I had an incident and did something I regretted doing, but it's gradually a bit more getting a little better. I've started the process for a ADHD assessment. I've spoken to my CPN and she said I need to contact the doctors. I've contacted the doctors and I've now been told that my CPN needs to write a letter to the doctor saying why they think I need to have an ADHD assessment. So that's hopefully gonna start taking place. I'm gonna keep you updated on that process. The last I heard, for an NHS adult ADHD assessment, it can take up to 20 years in Worcester. But then there's the right to choose thing, which I'm hoping to go down that pathway. But I need to do my own research to kind of understand that a little better. In terms of my current situation with autism, I've basically just completed a 6-week autism sessions where I had a sensory board thing put together, a communication passport, communication cards, and a few other things like a crisis plan, things like that. So that's now come to an end. But it went really well. I really found the sessions very helpful. The person that I was being seen by was really helpful and really kind of understanding. She helped write a letter for this universal credit thing that's really been mentally hurting me a lot. In terms of physically, my physical health's rapidly deteriorated. A few years ago, when I was diagnosed with having fibromyalgia and chronic pain syndrome, I was told that if I don't use my walking aids, like my walking stick, my crutches, then the chance of needing a wheelchair will be quicker. It'd be something that will happen sooner than later. I felt too embarrassed to use my walking stick or my crutches because of a lot of things. It's mainly the fact that due to my size, I felt people would bully me and say that I'm just being lazy for having crutches or a walking stick. So that kind of overtook my mental health and thought process of how people are, overtook my concern for my own safety. So it's now gotten to the point where I'm in a process of considering purchasing a wheelchair. It's something that I've been thinking about quite a lot recently, but it seems like it will be kind of one of the best options and the best things I could do at the moment. I've got chronic back pain as well, and this happened years ago when I was in secondary school. A guy pushed me against a glass window and my back got damaged from then. It had like a scar on my back. But a few years ago I had a fall and that brought the back symptoms to the forefront and got really bad. But it's now getting to the point where I'm pretty much almost bedbound. I can barely get out of bed unless I'm basically I've been experiencing numbness down my legs and my kind of bladder area. I've had an examination and they weren't concerned. They said there weren't any red flags, but it just seems like it's deteriorating quite rapidly. I've now been experiencing pain from it started in my lower back, it's now spreading upwards. I can't turn my head left or right properly without being in so much agony. Now I'm waiting for a referral appointment for the pain management clinic, but that can take a few months, and I can't really deal with this pain for a few months. At least by getting a wheelchair I can still go out. I'm going to have to spend a while kind of learning how to do it, because I struggle a lot with coordination, and you need coordination to kind of use a wheelchair. I don't want to get an electric mobility scooter because it's too expensive. I haven't got much money. The chair will be brought with my benefit money, but it's something that I've been thinking quite hardly about lately, and it just seems like it will be beneficial for myself, for my mental well-being and my physical well-being. But there's just a lot that's happened. I was given because I've got a condition with my feet. I was given some new insoles, but I can't wear them because they're too painful. So I've got problems with my feet, my ankles, my legs, my back, neck. It's just all pretty much my entire body's hurting, and it's just getting worse every day. And I've asked to have an MRI scan. I've asked for x-rays, and they said no, I don't qualify for an x-ray or an MRI because there ain't no red flags of the numbness. So it's just something that's really getting to me. But I guess sometimes I have to do things I don't want to do, and getting a wheelchair is something I really don't want to do, but it seems like the best option. But my mental health has been really bad. I've been having lots of negative thoughts and feelings and plans, but I'm going to try and keep fighting. I always try and fight to the end, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So thank you all for listening and watching this video. I hope you're taking care and things are going okay for you. Thank you all for watching, and bye for now.